Evening, everyone. It is Shalonda, and I'm back with another video. So, I was just thinking about this galactic energy and how it feels like it's come here to make the planet sick or sicker. You have people, I feel like there's entities that are taking people out of the middle, or I call that the Ouroboros energy, or they're using the Ouroboros energy to protect, but it's also to protect against from people looking in, I think. And during that time, I feel like other entities are having access to certain beings on this planet. The Ouroboros is like a protective measure or a protective barrier around an entity to protect them. I feel like in my case, it's supposed to it's a trademarked entity. It's supposed to be that way. I feel like if there's a God or a Lord God energy that has a hold of that trademark and they're violating this in any way, shape, or form, they cannot be trusted. And I would not like them to be handling the case. I think these people or these entities should be reviewed, but I feel like it's so much money or so much bullshit or power that these people feel like they're gaining that it doesn't even matter. But I feel like they're wasting their time with my energy. I cannot be contained. I can't be penetrated like the others. But somebody wants me to lay down and take it, which I will not. I will continue to demand that every single one of these people, especially even if these are family members that are around me, be unplugged and bound for messing around. This is people that they cannot take the power away from me. I'm my own entity, my own being. There may be people that have a hold of my energy, but I promise you, if they're not doing right, then I will be the sole heir, proprietor, and the sole person to make decisions about my own vassal entity, being, energy, whatever it is. It's not to be lent out or borrowed or picked or sold or bought or anything of that nature. Unless somebody is dealing with me on a level that I can understand. Now, these beings have their own way of talking. I'm still my own, uh, should I use person, individual. I feel like when these entities come to this earth, because I think we're talking about galactic energies, if they can't respect that, then they can't come here. There's something about a new age or a coming of a new age or something. And I feel like they want people to think there's nothing to do to stop it. But the way that I know that they're not able to do this because you haven't been able to, it's almost like when somebody said, if I find one 10 or 20 or one good person, will they destroy the people? Mm. Well, maybe they said 10 in the Bible, but I say one, and I'm that one. I don't believe in exercising other people's rights to do anything, especially if you have to sneak and do it behind their back. It's almost like some dual energy here. And it's like I feel like people are not having regard for those of us that they try to block out, but you still, excuse me, can sense and pick up the foul things that are going on, maybe even with self. People trying to mount on your energy or penetrate or breaking bucks, what they used to do in so-called slavery, but we can't even say what used to do because they do it now. It's just on a different level here. I don't even know if these people are doing this and people can collect DNA evidence to put these people in jail. And if so, there should be a secret group. If these people can secretly come into your house and penetrate your energy, there should be a organization that can go behind these people and collect samples. The same stealth way that these people sneak in to break these barriers is the same thing people should have access to. Maybe these could be eunuchs. I feel like this is the reason why some people offered themselves up to be eunuchs, so there wouldn't be any foul play when these people came into people's homes or to collect samples or whatever this is. I feel like these energies that are protected should have something like that already in place. If you make an accusation or if you say something here, these people should be able to come in and collect samples. Because again, this is not going to make any sense if women that can sense this stuff and pick up on this stuff have to go get some type of galactic or some type of weird, it's already hard enough, right? But if you have to go get some kind of strange a rape kit, right? Because you know what you know, or you sense or pick up what you pick up, right? But there's no physical, because usually a rape is something that you can see. If you're being raped by someone, you see that person on top of you. You're either fighting or not fighting them back, doing whatever it is you feel at the moment to kind of save your life. Or, do you see what I'm saying? But with this type of rape and pillage, I don't think that it's the same way. I feel like what I'm picking up on could be global. Um, it's something that can't be detected in the physical or in your waking moments. Like I said, either this has to be happening at night when people are asleep. The fact that these people felt like they had to come in and distract me or manipulate a situation for me to think or see something some kind of way lets me know that I hold the power, no matter who they try to sign it over to or bring in into my likeness or whatever it would be. This was another reason why God told them not to touch the tree. Certain energies or entities. I don't know why I just seen that tree from Pocahontas and then the tree from Avatar. Whatever this is, have many people, I feel even Americans that are afraid to speak out about whatever this is here. It has something to do with like land grabbing and consumption or something as well. I feel like this is why things were supposed to be verified by God or blessed by God And none of this stuff that they're doing in my energy do I feel has been blissed by that particular God. This is a foul play or imposters at bay. People think they can go around and have it their way. It's funny because I feel like it affects these beings, but then again it doesn't. But then again, the acts that are done afterwards to try to seal the deal, the paperwork, the things that these people are stealing, or the assets that they have their hands on now, after they forced a marriage on you or forced some consummation or something like this. I don't know exactly, like I told you, how it's being done, but that would be strange. It's hard enough for a woman to already have to go and I don't know why I'm feeling like these energies are brought in by possible transgender feminines with phalluses, them disregarding the womb in Genesis and bringing and making something in the likeness of God to deal with because they couldn't face something. It's these people are claiming to be close to God or something like this, but they're dealing with some other stuff. It could be some ancient things. It could be some um, foul of the air energy, um, technology, man and science. This was another reason why I feel like nobody was ever supposed to try and penetrate or leak something when it comes to the world card energy here. It's like them trying to break the code of God or the Son of God, right? Trying to break this energy in general and then place another energy there and contaminate the energy. It's like you cannot have two gods. And it's also that energy. You can't drink from the cup of the Holy One and drink from the cup of demons. That's why I feel like that card is coming up in my mind with the two hearts, the skeletons, and then the two people pouring into each other. Some people are not supposed to be penetrated or anything or even dealing with anybody but one particular energy that God placed here for them. That's for the healing here of the world, but the world doesn't want this healing. They don't want this change. They don't believe that they can have this change, these people, okay? They don't believe that there could be a good thing or a good world or a loving. Well, I would think a lot of people are losing that love because they're realizing, especially people that are empathic, what's being done to them by these soulless tyrants that are using sorcery and other methods here to ruin people inside and out. But I just feel like they can't do it with me. They keep trying. It's almost like a it's almost like a this could be I heard NASA and something about Nassau, Jamaica. But anyway, it's like that's like insanity here. To keep trying something on one person, to try to torture somebody or do these things the rest of somebody's life, and it doesn't affect them the way you think it should or you need it to. It's like you need to stop. You're looking kind of These entities are looking kind of, scary. Like, because again, no means no. This is like this no habla español. You get what I'm saying? Somebody's name could be Alejandro. This is again why these particular people shouldn't have access to certain vassals here. If they're not going to support you, if they're not going to lift you up, if they're not going to teach you the ways and allow you to be able to protect yourself and know what's going on with and inside or around you, then what are they there for? How dare you take scum of the earth and teach them the way of the gods and then allow for certain energies to be harmed or manipulated or stalked or robbed or killed, or these are people that have no values. Maybe this is what we were talking about earlier, the price of everything but the value of nothing, right? Sometimes I figure that some of these energies, when they send me this energy, it's not me that, it may not be me that they're talking about. It's the somebody that they think that they're talking about, because they think somebody is wired the same way as the others. But it's not. I feel like people are looking like, why are you doing that? But it's a choice or something. But we're seeing that on this level, when they said it sounded like slavery was a choice. Well, on this level, it's not. You know what I'm saying? On the physical, the 3D, or what you can see, touch, you know, that still exists here. Many people still exist or have to exist in that realm. So it's like no survivors. There will be no survivors. Some of this shit is ancient, old, whatever. But the thing is not the system that we're talking about at this time. I don't feel. I just feel like it's something that's been running alongside it the whole time, and it was okay. There's something about the fact of them trying to do something to a certain tree, that it was their own doing. Then God has opened up something to be spoken here because of the utter disrespect here. I would be disrespecting myself, my God, my energy, to not speak on the things that I'm speaking on in the way that I am, and know that many people are not tapping into God. But this is where I feel like I house a God had energy, or a very powerful God. And the problem is, I don't know. Maybe this, I don't know. I just heard old Sleepy Joe. I don't know. Um, it's like genetics and unique codes, man. You can't go around just duplicating and replicating that and thinking that you're not, these people want, in a minute you're not gonna have, I feel like it's just to make the slave race, but in a minute you're not gonna have, you're gonna have a very rebellious race. You're gonna be having a blind, like, they can't foresee what they're doing, because this shit that's being laid down that they're trying to force upon people, this new way, something has changed. They're not doing it the exact way that they used to do it to keep it under wraps. No, something has changed here. But I feel like every time an energy comes in, they can't help themselves. They get stuck or obsessed or something. That's why the rights to certain things are preserved. There's no respect. Nothing can even, nothing is the same, nor I feel like could anything go all the way back. Like it's again, it's just, it's giving me sellout vibes or energy here. Whatever it is, I feel like it has to stop. I feel like it has powerful people compromised. And so that means again the nation is compromised. This is where the vultures gathered. These people may be one way in their waking state, but I hear when darkness falls, there's something lingering here. These are forced, fake, false marriages where people just can just take all of your birthright. Like this is like they're putting people's birthright on the menu here. And once they have the mind, what I hear that they're trying to say from what I've seen earlier is that, and they can't defeat the vassal or something like this. It's like, I don't know. Like Jesus dying on 3 days. Like these people do these things in like three day increments or something like this. So strange. Or these entities or beings. It's like somebody wants you to feel some kind of way. But I feel like again, I don't want to put on projections as if this is me or you, or this could be somebody around you that this happened to. Whatever this is, it's just a very, they don't know what kind of darkness they're creating, and they think that this is going to be easier to control these people, but it's really, you about to find out how much you're not, how these entities and these things and these cyborgs are now controlling you, how there ain't no, you can tell what somebody look like, or if you say Mexican or Arabic or something, they have mixed up the words or something here, right? All right, y'all, I think I almost dozed off. It's a sick, sad world. Yeah, it's to carry the weight of the unexplained, but some of us can pick up on that energy, and it's just not right. I think something is turning a blind eye to it. And again, be careful because some of this stuff, like I said, is just projected. It's just to push you to the edge and get you out your mind. And I feel like as long as I keep hold of my sanity and keep my mind right, I'm gonna always put up a good fight. Somebody try to take that all the fight out of someone. fight or flight. They saw somebody won't just take off. So after they're saying after the love is gone. I'm thinking, what if after the money and the power is gone? These people have been doing this to me and this twin for a very long time. Again, in the spiritual or in the sleep realm, maybe me begging for this masculine, but in the 3D, it seems like the person is still here, even though I know that's not the full entire energy, right?